One thing I wanted to ask you, Robert, is Chavez against Canelo. What do you think about that fight? Big fight, but what do you think about it?
It's a huge fight. You know, it's going to be probably one of the biggest fights since Pacquiao Mayweather, and it could definitely be a hell of a fight because they're both Mexican and they both have that pride. You know, they both want to win, so it's going to be pretty interesting to see the fight. You know, both of them are hungry to get that win. You know, maybe Chavez hasn't looked that good in his previous fights, but for this one, you know, it's about not only himself but pride. You know, the whole country, his family, the last name means a lot. So I think he's going to be in great shape.
You have to pick somebody. Who do you think wins?
Look, if Chavez trains hard and focuses for a good 2.5 months of training camp, I give Chavez an edge because he's just a bigger guy. He's way bigger. I'm sure he's going to be stronger in the ring, and he could punch, and he could take a good punch. So I think he's going to take everything that Canelo throws, and it's a 12-round fight. So I give Chavez an edge.
A lot of people made a big deal about Canelo not going to 160 for Triple G, but he's going up to 164 or 165 for this one. Are you surprised that he moved up that much for this fight, or is it because of business?
Well, you know, in this sport, it is business, but you know, for the fans and for the boxing people, it does look a little bad. You know, that he vacated his title at 160 because he said he didn't belong at 160. And now he's fighting at 164.5 against Chavez. So it does, you know, a lot of critics are going to say that. But at the end of the day, this is a business, and he's doing what's best for him. His management team, his promoters are doing a great job with him, and I think it's a smart move. You know, it's very risky to go to 60 and fight Triple G when there's a lot more money maybe against Chavez Jr. and maybe they see it as less risk. So they got to do the smart thing to do. I think that's the smart thing to do.
I think you answered my question already, but for people asking what's a bigger fight for him at this point, Chavez Jr. or Triple G, which one would you say would be the bigger fight for Canelo?
Definitely. I think it is Chavez Jr. You know, it's huge. I think it's going to be huge if they fight in Texas. You know, they're going to put over 100,000 people, and if they fight at the MGM or the T-Mobile Arena, you know, just Vegas itself, you know, brings all the big fights, so it'll be huge. I think Chavez Canelo is bigger than Canelo Triple G.